Hey, in this video I'm gonna give you 5 things that will kill your duplication so you can avoid doing them. And if we haven't met, my name, I'm from VIE now, and I'm coming live to you all the way from Ireland, and I talk about doing network marketing business without having to prospect, having to chase anyone, without having to feel uncomfortable living with hidden agenda and all the other stuff that on top of everything doesn't really give long-term results, if at all. So the other topic that is very important in network marketing is duplication, because so much depends on duplication, on how your team duplicates. Starting from getting any sort of results and talking about things like time freedom for you. If your team isn't duplicating, there is no momentum, and you have to prospect like forever. Like if your business only depends on people who you personally recruit, you're gonna be in trouble, because you're gonna lack time for yourself, you're gonna be overwhelmed, and you're not gonna get results because you can't personally, big results, because you can't personally recruit so many people that will grow your business a lot. So I want to give you 5 things to avoid that would stop duplication. So the first thing is the learning mode, a forever lasting learning mode. You need to understand yourself and help your team members understand that you don't have to know everything, you don't have to study everything, you don't have to know every detail. A lot of people get stuck in that learning mode, and they have this thinking, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, not ready yet, and they avoid taking action. And we know that, well, I hope you know that if you delay taking action, sometimes the delay turns into forever, and a lot of people don't take action at all, and they get stuck in that learning mode, and then everything stops, before it can ever even take off. So get rid of that thinking that you have to know everything before you take action, and teach that to your team members. So that's number 1. Number 2 is there is no clear direction. Now, a confused mind tends to, people react differently. Some people freeze, some people do random things, but whatever it is, it's never good. Confused mind wouldn't make decisions. Confused mind wouldn't take meaningful actions, and a confused mind wouldn't take the right actions. So you need to be able to give your team members a very clear direction, and ideally a list of steps. That's, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be the whole strategy in the beginning, and it shouldn't be, actually, because it will be overwhelming again. But let's say you have a list of actions of what to do every single day for 10 days. Something like that, something that people can follow through. People like to be told what to do, because we intuitively avoid making decisions. We get tired from making decisions. So help them to know what exactly they need to do. Third thing is unrealistic expectations, and it's a very big problem in network marketing. There are so many desperate tactics to just get somebody into your team, just to recruit somebody, and there are so many unrealistic and reasonable promises and exaggerated results and so on. So you need to be realistic yourself in the first place as to what kind of results you can expect, and you need to teach that to your team members. Never ever exaggerate results. And if somebody asks you, you know, will I make 10K in 1 month, you know, something like that, you know, you need to educate them on how, you know, what it means. And one way to do it is like, okay, so how long are you in your job? You know, for 20 years. So what are your working hours? You know, how many hours do you do per week? 40 hours, you know. And is your salary 10K? You know, well, no. So, you know, put them through this kind of sequence of questions to bring them to realization be possible, and people are all different, and people will be putting in a different amount of time, different amount of consistency, and whatever, so that they need to understand that. And the fourth thing fourth thing to avoid is trying to be a rock star, especially in presenting, because this is very often the very first interaction with your prospect, and if they think that they can't do what you are doing, that's gonna be like, you know, actually, well, you are doing these kind of presentations. I can't do that. You know, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to talk to people like that. I'm not gonna be able to make these kind of presentations. You know, so just be simple, be you, be realistic, as in, you know, how you come across, like be you know, natural, and so people can get the sense of, you know, simplicity rather than complexity, and rather than, or, you know, maybe some people will decide, okay, maybe in 1 year I'll be like, I can do that, but I cannot wait for results for a year, you know, that kind of stuff. So be simple and show simple things, and you know, talk to them as a human being to start with, rather some rock star. And the fifth thing is trying to, it's very often the case, trying to be always available. You know, if they need help, if they have questions, to establish a culture of, first of all, you know, go and find out yourself, investigate yourself. If you get stuck, then ask me, but here's my working hours, here's my hours when I'm available to my team. And not only for yourself, but to establish a culture of a working culture, and also something that they can then continue into their own teams. And if you make yourself available all the time, at any point you're not gonna. Also, that introduces some sort of a laziness. You know, some people will start you know, using you instead of some other resources. For example, if they can get certain questions answered about this, whatever, by the company itself, service, so let them know that they should do those steps first. This introduce them to the fact that there is customer service, and guys, make some efforts and go looking for information and for resolution yourself. And you are really stuck, I'm here for you, but here are my hours, or let's say give me 24 hours or whatever, so definitely you need to do that for yourself and also for the overall culture of in your downline. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you can think of any other things to avoid, that would kill duplication in your downline. And thanks very much for watching. I have a video that explains how the big picture of how attraction marketing works, so you can learn how to promote something without feeling salesy. And the video is at viesnow.com/3 steps. Grab it there. And I hope you're having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.